What a year. What a year. I'll tell you, for me, it's been an incredible journey. And the thing that I've learned the most being a head coach going through this for the first time is you're only as good as the people that are around you. And I'm very fortunate for the leadership that we have at this school, the support that I've received every step of the way, starting with our president. I want to thank Vince Price, his wife Annette, my boss, Nina King, her husband, Rick King, the best hugger in the room. And then for me, going through this transition a year ago, really 2 years ago, but somebody that's been a mentor to me since I've been 16 years old, and he's been there for me every step of the way, Coach K and Mickey. I invited Coach K to sit at my table tonight, which I thought was a great gesture, but his name is still in the court, so it's like inviting him to, I think he knows he can come here whenever he wants. For me, the other thing, I talk about being around really good people. The thing that we've had, I was very fortunate to step into an incredible infrastructure. And the amount of work that goes into supporting our guys, the people behind the scenes, our entire staff, our coaches. But what I would love to do is if our entire support staff could just stand for a second. Could you guys stand, please? Everybody, come on. It's our support staff. Coaches, stand up. Jay Lucas, stand up. Coaches. Managers, where are you guys at? Where are our managers at? Let's give it up for these guys. Just stay out for one sec. Stay out for one sec. I want you all to see the people that we have, just that their tireless work, their dedication to making these guys better. It's incredible. Thank each and every one of you. So, all right, now you can sit down. But thank you. Thank you. Okay, I just want to take you back real quick to a year ago. This has flown by for me. I was told I'd be the next head coach, June 1 of 2021. And all of a sudden, April of 2022, that's when officially you're going to transition and you need to figure out who our team is going to be. And all of a sudden, it came pretty quickly. And for our team, we knew we had 2 returning scholarship players going into this year, Jeremy Roach and Jalen Blakes. And yeah, you can give it up for these guys. I know you can give it up for them. Look, something for us, we always talk about finishing strong, so we're gonna finish the night strong tonight, all right? So we're gonna bring your most energy at this moment, all right? So Jeremy, Jalen, and then we had 2 of our walk-ons coming back, Spencer Hubbard and Stanley Borden, all right? We knew we had 6 really good freshmen coming in. Derek Whitehead, Derek Lively, Jaden Shute, Mark Mitchell, Christian Reeves, Kyle Filipowski. All right, really a good core coming in. All right. And for us, we knew we needed to add some veteran experience. And all of a sudden, we saw in the portal one day a guy's named Ryan Young pop up. And I've been watching Ryan Young for a few years. I already knew him. I said, we need that guy. And we had Ryan visit, and then Ryan signed up to join us. Thank God he did. Some of the toughest rebounds of the year were because of Ryan Young, all right? And then Tyrese, we recruited to be in the class of 23. I don't think one time we ever spoke about coming a year early. And Tyrese, we spoke towards the middle of May. And we had a conversation, and you could recruit somebody else out of the portal, or you can go with a guy that you know and have already developed that relationship with. And so it came time where called Tyrese and asked him, I said, I think you're ready now and we should do this. Do you feel like you're ready to come now? And his response was, hell yeah. All right. Flat, yeah. By the way, flash forward to a couple weeks ago, we were talking about his process of, NBA prospects and what does he want to do, and he was explaining his thought process to me. And he basically was talking like he wanted to come back. And so I said, so are you coming back? He said, you know what he said? Hell yeah. True story. I'm not making that up. But the last 3 additions for our team were as important as any addition that we had. And we were very fortunate that a guy, Jacob Grandison, decided to come to Duke, okay? And Jake is the ultimate team guy. He set the example for whatever it took to win, he would do. He had some of the biggest shots of the year. I think back to big free throws against Oregon State. He had the game-tying 3 against Virginia. He had the 3 at home against North Carolina to put us ahead. That really was a big deal, okay? But probably the most important thing he did was he called a team meeting after we lost to Miami, and that's when our team went to a completely different level. So he's one of our 3 seniors that are graduate seniors, but really thankful, I don't know where, Jake, really thankful for you and being here. I would like to give it up for Jake, okay? And then our 2 other seniors who are leaving us, Kel Catchings and Max Johns. And these guys, yeah, you want to give it up for them now? Yeah. Talk about knowing everything. Kel came from Harvard, Max came from Princeton. We had some battles here and there. I would try to stump them sometimes in our film sessions. But these guys were true competitors. They were ready, if needed, to go in the games. But every day, they gave us their best on the court and I think you guys would say, they made each one of you better. Very thankful for the both of you guys, what you did, how you represented our program, what you did in the classroom. Gonna miss you guys, man. Thank you. As I reflect on the season, I'm really proud of what we did, and there's stats that are mentioned and all those things, but to me what I'm most proud of is the character that our team showed. I think they were great representatives for what it means to be a Duke basketball team. It's not about just being perfect, or it's not about being pretty. It's about learning how to compete, how to dig down, and when your back's up against the wall, how are you going to respond? And this group, when that happened to them, which it happened a few times, I think about we lose at NC State, we come back and we have to win at Boston College. And there's 2 plays down the stretch where Boston College, one of their players gets the rebound up 2, and Kyle Filipowski takes it out of his hands and gets fouled, goes to the free throw line, and we're down 1. Switches 2 free throws. Boston College comes back down. Jay Lucas had the scout, said exactly what the play was going to be. Mark Mitchell had one of the all-time great plays of the year, blocking a shot. Those moments to me is what defines a season. You guys, a few of you guys mentioned it earlier. We're at home, we're losing to Pitt by 11, right? We had a nice talk in the locker room about things we can do better. And you guys took complete control of that game. The emotion that I think the entire Cameron Indoor Stadium fed off the emotion that you guys had and learning what it means to be a Duke basketball team. And those are the moments that I think about. I think about the adversity that 2 of our freshmen went through. Dariq Whitehead, first day of practice, breaks his foot. That's not an easy thing. He comes back and has some big-time moments and really starting to figure it out. He has 10 points in the first half against Virginia Tech, and then he has a lower leg injury. A lot of people at that point would say, all right, it's not my year, it's not my time. We would not have won the ACC championship without Dariq Whitehead coming up with some big-time plays for us. Derek Lively, in the preseason. He didn't have a preseason either, getting hurt. And Derek had one of the all-time great performances that I've been a part of with a freshman on this court with 14 rebounds, 8 block shots. The game plan going in was we were going to double Baycott, by the way. That was the game plan going in. And then after about a few minutes went by into the game, all right, I don't think we need to do that anymore. This is Derek's, whatever he's doing, let's just do this. And so we called that off. But his energy on a daily basis, his work ethic with developing a routine with Emile Jefferson on a daily basis, I think that's what coming to Duke is all about, figuring out what it takes, persevering, sticking with it. Like, I'm so proud of the two of you guys, man. And you guys, have a great long career ahead of you guys. We're gonna miss you, but I just want to recognize these two guys that are leaving us as well. And then for me, it's not just those moments where you're down or it's a tight game. It's when you figure out where you play at Virginia and you come away disappointed, and you have a choice to make at that time. You have a choice where your season can go this way, and this is not the right way, by the way. This is the way you don't want it to go. Or you make a decision and it can go the other way. And as much as the thing that I felt even more, being a head coach, where as much as you want it, it doesn't matter if your players don't want it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't mean something to these guys. And they took full control, and we called it the revenge tour. And that was the thing for us. How do you respond when somebody beats you? And for us having that opportunity, and by the way, every time we stepped on this floor, Cameron was incredible. Like, thank you all for the support all year round. We have to keep that going, all right? We have to keep that going. But for me, as I reflect on this year, you think about being undefeated at home. You think about winning 9 games in a row, winning an ACC tournament championship. But for me, what these guys did is they laid the foundation for what's to come. They showed Duke's not going anywhere, man. Duke's not going anywhere. It's because of these guys, the commitment that they made. Let's give it up for these guys one more time. I like that. One more time. And so I just want everybody in this room to know what an honor it is every single day to wake up and be your coach. I'm so proud of each and every one of you guys. Thank you for taking the chance to come here for us. Been through a lot together, and not stopping now, but it is a special night to be able to reflect on what a great year it's been. Really proud of this group. And I would love if each and every one of you guys hold on. I don't want you guys to come up yet. I don't want you guys to come up yet. I would love for our parents and our families, because without you guys, one, we wouldn't have your sons here. Our families allowed us to coach their sons, and that's something that's not alive and well all the time. We're so lucky that we had parents that were supportive and gave us the opportunity to coach their sons. So can our parents please stand? Our parents, please. Even if you don't want to, please stand. Let's give it up for these guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then lastly, before I have you guys come up here, I just want to thank my family, because it's changed my family as much as anything going through this, and the support of my wife Marcel, my parents Lori and Jim, Marcel's mom Gigi, okay, and then my daughter who's here, Noah, okay, and then my son, and my other 2 sons aren't here tonight, Jed and James, but Noah is they're everything to me. And I know all the other coaches want me to thank the wives. So Keisha, Chris want to thank you, okay? Corey, Jay want to thank you as well for your amazing support. Emile, I know Chelsea's not here, but I know she appreciates the love as well. All right, so I would love for our team to come up here and get one picture together. Can we do that one more time? 22-23 team.